So here we are in the northern part of Israel. We're about 2 or 3 miles away from the Lebanese border, perhaps a little bit further away from the Syrian border. And this is the place called the Hula Valley. This is the place where around 300 to 500 million birds migrate here per year. They come from all over the world. Africa, Australia, Asia. In fact, right now, March 2014, they're coming back from Africa and they're actually heading towards various places in Europe, including Romania, which I've just been told by the park ranger here, Itzik. Itzik, you were just telling me why it is that the birds are preferring Romania than perhaps some of the other countries.
The birds that go is basically, it's the pelicans. They go to the Black Sea, to the delta of the Danova. It's a swamp. And it's very special for the pelicans. That's the area that they can nest. It's the only place in Europe, one of the places in Europe they're nesting. If the cranes go to the North Russia, another swamp, but a different kind of swamp that you have in the Danova. So that's good for the cranes, and you have the pelicans in Romania.
Now, who's paying for all the foods that all these birds are eating when they're stopping off here to rest for, what, 2 or 3 days and then flying to Europe?
Well, they don't do any damage when they migrate. The damage they do, basically, it's the cranes when they stay here. Then they go and eat the crops. So to avoid that they go and eat the crops, we do 2 things. One, we protect the crops by going around with cars and tractors and music and sound. And the other thing what we do, we feed them in a certain area. We have a feeding station. Every day we give them 8 tons of corn. And this winter we had about 32,000 cranes that stayed here.
And how long does the 8 tons a day go on for?
It starts feeding around mid-December, end of December, until tomorrow. We're closing the feeding station.
This is the government money which is paying for
We
this?
hope.
Oh, okay.
The people who donate the money, it's the SPNI, the Society Protection Nature of Israel, the Royal, not Royal, sorry, the National Park Association, 3 areas consuls, Galil Elyon, Marom Galil, and Mavot Hermon, the farmers, and the public who pay 5 shekels entrance. So all this goes for the project.
So that's the incentive to feed the birds, pay all this money to feed the birds in order to get the public to come up and pay an entrance fee to keep this whole natural reserve going.
Yeah, it's basic. All the money goes only for the feeding station. The Jewish National Fund, he's the provider, the whole this place. He pays for the workers, and he's the one who building all the paths that you saw, and all basically holding this park.
Thank you very much. Well, thank you very much, Yitzhak. And one of the things that we've seen since we've been here for the last 2 or 3 hours is so many different species of birds over here. In fact, we're told there's more than 250 different species of birds. Can't say I've actually seen 250 different species, but certainly seen maybe 20 or 30. Some of them are flying in the V shape, some of them are actually flying all mixed up together as well. It's the most amazing place, northern Israel, in the Hula Valley.